Mr. Vice Chairman, sir.
Please, Susmita ji, please. Trichy ji, please you continue.
Mr. Vice Chairman, sir.
You continue, please.
I stand to oppose this bill, for it is repressive, imperious, and oligarchic in nature. Sir, at the outset, I would urge the government why it should be so hasty to bring this bill and discuss within a constrained time of 3 hours, rather than consulting the stakeholders. That's what our senior colleague and former Home Minister asked here. Why can't you wait for 102 days? Any bill cannot be just rushed through and can be passed with the majority a party may have in the parliament. It should be discussed elaborately. See, our time is squeezed and we have to put forth our views so urgently. So we would urge, we have moved a motion already. So kindly refer it to the select committee, whereas the stakeholders will appear before that and members would also have ample time to express their views, and I think this bill can be brought in later with the necessary amendments. Sir, this bill erodes the fundamental rights of the citizens of this country. Strong implications on the civil liberties and basic human rights. It raises strong questions on the right to life, right to privacy, and the right to live with dignity. This is unconstitutional. Why it is unconstitutional? As everyone pointed out, it is violating Article 14, Article 23, Article 21. See, when the Constitution provides for every person to live with dignity and equality, it takes away all the rights. Sir, the bill, of course, as it is said in the statement of objection and reasons, the purpose of bringing this bill is that measurement techniques being used in advanced countries are giving credible and reliable research and are recognized world over. We accept it. But our concern arises. Before that, I would like to ask, if you are following the world over, you have to think about the right to forgotten right to be forgotten. See, it is practiced in Argentina, it is in European Union and in Philippines. What is right to be forgotten? Any information, private information about a person be removed from internet searches and other directorate under some circumstances. But here it is not so. The measurements that are collected will be stored for 75 years. Our concern arises and apprehension comes where? When the ambit of person is expanded. When the ambit of measurements is expanded. This is our basic concern. When the ambit of person is expanded, earlier the Prisoners Act 1920 was confined only to the prisoners and of course those who were convicted. But now this is any person. Who are there any person? It's a very, very sensitive and, as I said earlier, sensitive bill. We are afraid. You are armoring yourself with much more draconian laws. Already the UAPA you amended, which declared that even an individual can be identified as a terrorist and can be detained by the NIA. Now what is this going to lead? Everyone has got their own thing. Even a person under preventive detention will be compelled to have measurements. But if the person refuses, automatically what will happen? It shall be lawful for the police officer or prison officer to take such measurements in such manner as may be prescribed. And who is the police officer? As per the bill, a head constable. And who is the prison officer? A head warder. How will he take the measurements? Because the measurements are not just like ordinary fingerprints, finger impressions, palm print or footprint, photographs. It doesn't stop with that. It goes to retina and iris. It goes to biological and physical samples. And also behavioral attitude, including signatures, handwriting. And such other examination referred to in section 53 of the CRPC. That is much more, because everyone knows that. I think I may not have enough time to explain that. Section 53 of CRPC very clearly says that, which may afford us, and to use such force as a reasonably necessary for that purpose. What such force? See, the police officer or anyone can use force against anyone. Sir, I think, I thought I have left with 5 more minutes, but 5 more minutes is exhausted.
समाप्त करें.
I got just 1 more minute. Let me complete, please. And it says, the preventive detention, see, when you have expanded the ambit of persons, it is bothering. We are having the apprehension that the government may use this against the political parties, against their personal whims and fancies. Wait, just 1 minute, just give me 1 minute.
Please conclude.
And anyone who is not in favor. Political activities, not only political, social activities, even writers, literate, everyone will be punished.
Thank you, Trichy.
So one moment.
Thank you.
I would
Please.
like to conclude
Please.
with one word.
Yes.
I would like to say very humbly, in the natural process of democracy, I would like to remind the ruling party, one day you will be out of power.
Thank you, Trichy.
One moment.
Thank you, please.
And at that time,
Call next speaker, please
you will
conclude.
be regretting for all the
Please.
laws you have enacted
Next
in this
speaker.
house during your tenure.
Shri
Thank you very much.
Sujit Kumar.